Joe, thanks for the time. The Bedford Cup is over, and I would say successful tournament, right?
Yeah, we had a great tournament. It was our first time to host it, and we couldn't have asked for a better weather all weekend. We didn't miss any matches because of any inclement weather. Guys got a ton of matches. We pulled off a really good tournament. We had great feedback from the coaches, and it was just it was high quality tennis. There was a ton of competitive matches. Of the 3 different draws, it was just a great tournament all weekend.
You reached the final in 2 of the 3 draws. Unfortunately, didn't win either of those, but really got some good quality tennis in.
We did. That was our goal for the tournament was to host a tournament where our guys could play at home and bring in some good regional teams, and we did that. We had 10 total teams here, about 50 players, and I think we played over 40 matches. Between our 8 guys, so most everybody got 4 to 5 matches in the weekend, which is a good start to the season. Everybody got some wins in singles and doubles, and we had some great individual performances. Yeah, it would have been nice to come away with a couple titles, but getting into 2 finals, I think, was really strong result for us.
Young players, a lot of your younger players got to play. Who stood out for you as maybe better than you expected coming in, maybe?
There were several guys that had really good weekends. I mean, all our freshmen got some wins under their belt, and they all had their first, collegiate wins in singles and in doubles. Probably Morgan Ehrig was the guy that, had the best result of a freshman. I think he won 4 singles matches to make the finals. Lost a tough third set match in the finals of the silver draw, and then he also made the finals of doubles with Matt Galvin, our team captain. So I really think Morgan probably had just a great weekend, maybe a little bit better than expected, and that's a really good start for his college career. I'm going to take those guys on the road, all freshmen again, to Idaho State, and expect to see good results from them this weekend. Matt Galvin also had a really solid tournament, making the finals of doubles with Morgan, and then won some good matches in singles. Lost a tough quarterfinal match to a good player from Abilene Christian. And then Paul Hendricks made the semis of the blue draw, the top draw in singles, winning some 3-set matches along the way, and then lost a really tough third-set match to Pedro Duval from Denver, who got the runner-up spot. So a lot of great individual performances this weekend.
I know Patrick and Paul are headed off somewhere else this weekend as well. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so Patrick Sklenka and Paul Hendricks, those guys got into the ITA All-American Championships. It's a massive tournament that's in Tulsa. And so we just found out last night that both those guys are in, and so they're going to go into the pre-qualifying rounds and just try to work their way through as many rounds as they can. I think it'll take about 11 to make it all the way to the finals, but that's a great opportunity for those guys to represent our school on a national stage and really play among the best in all of college tennis. And then I'll take 6 guys to Idaho State this weekend. So everyone's going to be competing. It's going to be great.
Seems like, I know this is the singles portion of the tennis year, but is there a renewed excitement for your team so far this season?
I think we've got great expectations for these guys, and we have a lot of talent on the team. That was pretty obvious this weekend. We won a lot of close matches, and this is just the very first time they've competed. So, we expect to do really well. We've got this tournament this weekend, and then we head off to Denver to play in regionals. And I would love to see us keep improving and have some guys go really deep in the draw at regionals. And that's another way that you can qualify for nationals. So we have some guys that really can shoot for that as a goal, and we'd love to have them in nationals.
All right, Dan, good luck this weekend.
Thanks a lot, Brian.